We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here. But Zach Davies is on the mound for the Padres in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes.
So striding forward now, Dom Nunez. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Let's play ball. 3, 4, take your base.
Stepping up now, Brandon Perry. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
That's in, ball.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1 ball, no strike.
Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Adames ranging into shallow right, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Striding in, Brandon Perry. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Perry.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Here we go, baby. Find a good pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left, number 13 for him on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
He got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Perry.
Here's his swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan,
well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base.
We are under the light. Jared Eichhoff, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a full count now, 3-2.
We got a full count.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Talk about blowing it by.
Digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone.
Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's... Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Padres. Number 5, Brandon Perry.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Hey, you can do it.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is line to left. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Matt Strom comes on from the pen. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 final score. San Diego jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dinelson Lamet earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we
Ladies
get
and
you set for
gentlemen,
another edition
your
of Baseball on the
San
Show.
Francisco
Coming up, we've got a
Giants.
good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the San Francisco Giants. Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second
Even
baseman,
at 2 balls and 2
Yolmer.
strikes, here's the pitch. Pulled high in the
Sanchez.
air out to right field. Perry is in his tracks now. 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Brandon Perry. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it. The pitcher has to throw strikes. The offense has to show up. But I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Nope.
Hit the target, but this is
take
low,
right there,
2-1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Hard hit ball to second. And a base hit, the first one of the game for the Padres.
Yeah, great job right there.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
The center fielder, number 12.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He was selected in the first round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The average coming in at 266. 9 homers, 27 driven in. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You can do it. No one
Man,
Let's go.
35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. He's running. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Ready for another chance. Brandon Perry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with it, they've leapt in front now, 3-1.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat.
Digging in now, Nate Lowe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nate Lowe.
The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready now, Scott Spindler. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Standing in, Brandon Perry. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Here you go, baby. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And not in time, as he just crosses the plate in time.
Good job.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero, after being down.
Brandon Perry will stride in again, as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. On a line, that's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Dero. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Yeah, let's go, kid. Here we go.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Meza offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right here now.
0-1 pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's the 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The throw home, and he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Giants, 4 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
We are under the light. Striding into the box, Brandon Perry. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Here we go, here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Domingo Santana. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. High in the air out towards shallow right. Perry has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. Bottom of the 3rd now. Stepping into the box, Scott Spindler. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Joey Bart.
Catcher.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Perry has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire. Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia.
Hey, drive it deep, big guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Let her rip right here.
2-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Mejia has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Pulled toward right center field. And he'll pull this one in on the run as it nearly got over his head, and the runners will be forced to retreat. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Stepping in, Nate Lowe. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Perry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready once again. Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the...
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Yolmer Sanchez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with 2 strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Perry.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Sanchez is there. And there's out number 2.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Friars came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. John Brebbia gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Matt Strom records the save, his league best 25th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball. Logan Webb gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Made pretty quick work of it.
At the plate, Nate Lowe. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
The first baseman, Nate.
Hit in the air out to right.
Lowe.
Perry is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Coming to the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Into the box now, Brandon Perry. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Brandon Perry.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Perry is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base paths. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding in, Yolmer Sanchez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. The left side might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
So in now for San Francisco, Nate Lowe, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. And that'll be shy of the arcade as it's off the brick wall. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. The tag, and he... So digging in now, Brandon Perry is hoping to avoid the hat trick. Struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Now the 0-1. Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that 3rd at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a
Your
single.
attention, please.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. A ball and no strikes. 1-1 to Schwarber. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. It's 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Get your pick.
Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. The second for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. So up steps Joey Bart now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is fun to watch. How about his last start? He had 10 Ks, lots of swings and misses, and this is one of those guys, when he's throwing the ball over the plate, he can get a lot of strikeouts.
First pitch coming, here it is. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in fresh off a victory last time out, but it comes on the heels of a 5-game losing streak prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, it was nice to see. This team hadn't been playing well. They've been on a recent losing streak and able to win their last game. Just relaxes everybody. Let's see if they continue that trend today.
A swing and a ground ball to third, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Hosmer at second. Perry is over at first with 1 away. 1-1 to Schwarber.
You pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And he lays off there, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Weak grounder down the line at third.
Get your pitch, huh?
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offense.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers.
For the Rockies, the shortstop, Brendan.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offense.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin.
The center fielder, Tyler.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Naquin takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are...
Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Perry. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready now. The pitch smoked on the ground up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. to first.
Come on,
And
get
the
out,
two-out threat
get out.
will not come to pass as the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another.
You don't see this very often.
Standing in, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Brandon Perry. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The center fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
And a dive, but he's back in there. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn, your turn.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, dude.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Spin and a throw back to second,
Yep, he made it.
and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
So now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. This is foul right side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rockies 5.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rockies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. John Gray notches his 3rd win of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
1 error. They left 17 runners.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 5, Brandon Perry.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Jose Castillo gets the call from the pen. pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The San Diego Padres used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. MLB The Show's. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Perry, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. These Rockies guys, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Swing on it. Here we go.
High and deep to right center. Duggar giving chase. But he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second. He's on his way to third.
On the bag.
And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter, especially a rookie, to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado entering play. He's ranked number 6 in the National League RBI race, and with a chance to add to that total here.
Yeah, he's definitely been one of the best run producers in the sport over the last several weeks. I'm sure his teammates are hoping he can keep this up all the way into the fall.
First offering on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
0-1.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Machado now on 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Way outside. 1-2. A runner in scoring position with none out.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Oh, there. Get your pitch up there.
The 1-2.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here?
Try that pitch, huh? Here you go.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Perry is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings it. Striding in for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Perry retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steven Duggar.
The 0-1 offering pulled high in the air out to right field. Perry is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out. In now, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the bleachers, and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And it's given the Padres a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Nolan
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Peter Mooney. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Peter Mooney.
To the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Brandon Perry will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Hit on the ground out to short. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
And in steps Manny Machado. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, your turn. Nobody better.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duggar giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, on the ropes. Drive him in. Let's go. Here we go.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, drive him in. Need you right here.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Fastball well outside.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
The 1-0. Fouled away. 5 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Touch up. Drive him in right here. Here you go.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
No, inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Sam Hilliard. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hilliard.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Digging in once again, Dom Nunez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jalen Miller. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. 6-3 the final score today. The San Diego Padres with their 50th team win.
You need to absolutely. About it. No, you've got to get and look out everything. You need to
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and this should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Madison Bumgarner gets the start for Arizona in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
San Diego.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Perry, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it.
At the plate, Brandon Perry.
Right fielder, Brandon Perry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Escobar. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Eduardo.
Line to the right side. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out. At the plate, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swung on in the dirt for the third. Strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Here's Tommy La Stella now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Tommy La Stella.
In the air out toward right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Wow, the Padres have been scuffling so far. They need to get a big hit, and it's about time somebody comes through right about now.
That's in there, base hit.
The ball.
And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
Hey, clutch up right here. Come on now, put her in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Machado now on 0-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
For us right here, buddy. Hey, need you now. Your turn, baby.
1-1.
The count is 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. The 0-1.
1-1.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Lays off. 2-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here you go, kid.
Payoff pitch on its way. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, drive him in. You drive it.
The payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. He's set. The payoff pitch. Hit down the line at first. Voit over at second. Perry on at first with 2 down. Ball 4.
That pitch is in.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Andrew Chafin answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it. Richie Helm will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Punch up, drive him in for us.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. Throw won't get him.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Up next for Arizona, Jose Iglesias. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 5.
Iglesias.
Hey, give me yourself right here. Let's go.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it.
Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
No runner.
So stepping in, Brandon Perry. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Scorched to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
The third baseman, number 13.
And in steps Manny Machado. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now.
All even now, 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Wait for your pitch right here. Let's get your pitch.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Willie Adames will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 1, Willie Adames.
Come on, big guy.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Come on, baby. Stay hot up there.
Stay hot, baby.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Here we go.
And he misses there. 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Stay hot, baby.
Ducks on the pond.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Madison Bumgarner. Strike opposed. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
We are under the lights this evening. Stepping in, Brandon Perry, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first two games of this series.
So far this season, Perry brings in a batting average resting just under 320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times,
that retires the side, and that will do it. 2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. The set and the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. The bouncer to the left side. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Settling in now, Carson Kelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Skied into very shallow right. Perry is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat. So striding forward now, Brandon Perry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. Kelly has a play. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Nick Ahmed.
For the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, Nick.
Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Perry, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off.
Hey, no one better right here.
Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold. 0-2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Here we go. No one better.
Now the 0-2.
Nope. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid. No one better. Clutch up right here. Hey, come on, big dog. Get your pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, clutch up right here.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
The 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Marte gloves it. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit the tie. things up. That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Get back.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely.
Hey, looking good, looking good.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Hey, keep going up there.
The 2-0 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Rojas makes the catch. The inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Striding in, Josh Rojas. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Rojas.
Right side hit hard. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night.
Now at the plate, Brandon Perry. He singled his last time up.
Perry.
Come on, baby. Need a pitch. Right now. Hey, find some green, baby. Find some green.
Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, come on now. One time. Right here.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Grounded weakly to the left. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Back!
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
Come on, big guy. We need you right here.
And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first.
Hey, keep it going. What's up, boy?
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance.
Put the ball in play. Come on, right here.
Digging in now for San Diego, Brandon Perry.
Come on.
Perry.
Let's go.
Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Marte has it. Now a long throw to third. Throw to third, but he's in there as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Up next,
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Hey, keep it going. Punch up for us.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go.
This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final.
No errors. They left 14 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball next on the show. Alex Young will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
So coming to the plate, Brandon Perry, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
Count 1-0.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Roll, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop Game 2, win Game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Roll, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one. We'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now another 2-2.
Hey, be patient. Get your pitch, huh?
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. 1 out, nobody on.
Batting 5th, the third baseman, Carson.
Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker, and it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Ready for another chance? Brandon Perry, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, find something you like up
Here's
there.
the first pitch to him.
Get your pitch, huh?
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Round it.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Hey,
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
One time, right here.
At the plate, Richie Helm. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's too high, and he's in there at second with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base. A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
In for strike two.
I got the count 1 and 2.
No one out with a runner at second.
Hey, let it rip. One time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Good pitch. Got it right here.
Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Perry, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Let's go right here, man. Let's
From
do it.
the stretch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Digging in now, Brandon Perry. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Brandon Perry.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
The count.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Jose Iglesias. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Perry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. Stepping into the box, Brandon Perry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Drilled down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
All right, come on now, one time, let her fly.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact.
Hey, needs you right here. One time. Let's go.
The next 3-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Walker has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. 6-3 the final score today. San Diego took the lead in the 4th and held on until...